My name is Jason Frederick, and at the time of making this video, I am 19 years old. So I wanted to make a video kind of telling you guys who I am because I've been posting YouTube videos for a little over a year and a half now, and I never really thought about telling people about my personal life or my personal goals. So I figured we'd do that in this video before I really take this channel to a whole nother level. So first things first, like I said, my name's Jason. I'm 19 years old. I'm actually a full-time college student, and I go to school for respiratory therapy. So I'm within the medical field. I'm into medicine, and I'm hoping to graduate within the next year with my associates and pursue my bachelor's afterwards. I am pretty much known for doing a lot of side hustles. I've probably done about 10 different side hustles, whether it be flipping phones, which a lot of you guys know me for, to pretty much reselling cars, flipping clothes, flipping shoes especially. I grew Instagram pages in the past. I got into social media marketing. I've done a whole lot of stuff, and my whole thing is I wanted to make sure that I gave myself a chance to take a risk at a young age so that I could build experiences. Ever since I started this channel, I started it with the goal of documenting my personal journeys, or at least the stuff that I want to venture off into, so that I could at least give myself some type of accountability behind other people watching me do what I do. And it's definitely helped me a whole lot. Don't get me wrong, it is a little bit annoying to have to record every little aspect when you're already doing work behind the scenes, but it also makes the journey a whole lot more fun. And at the same time too, I feel like being able to document your journey just makes it a lot better to be able to look back at it, and it's just helping a whole lot, long story short. But pretty much with this channel, I wanted to pretty much talk about side hustles. I wanted to talk about personal growth. I want to talk about making money because that's something that I'm passionate about, and that's something that I've always had in me, especially since the pandemic hit. I feel like that pretty much brought out the entrepreneur side. You know, I've always been kind of inspired by seeing other people's progress, whether it be Jordan Welch, Sebastian Georgiou, Iman Gadzhi. I watch all those guys, obviously, and I take inspiration from all of them, including Joshua Mayo as well, another huge inspiration. But I kind of feed off of the progress that those people have made because I know it's possible for anybody to make that type of progress as well. Now, although I am extremely young, I feel like I've built a decent amount of experience in different aspects to the point where I could level my life and, you know, start to take different steps up into a bunch of different ventures. And at the same time too, another thing that I take very seriously is my education, because although I might be in medicine, I am very into finance. I am into talking about money. I'm into learning about taxes and all that type of stuff, because I feel like those are things that are really going to help you in the long run. And at the same time, I want to be sure that if I step into a room with a bunch of smart people, I want to feel like I could hold a conversation just because I know so much that they also know. In life, there are so many different things that you could learn, but I feel like actually taking the time to branch off into different fields and kind of give yourself a decent understanding of each one of them is what makes you very, very special as an individual, because you're building experiences that most people probably wouldn't think of. And at the same time, those things give you an upper hand in a lot of different aspects, especially when it comes to business. So that's kind of my mindset. So like I said, I go to school for respiratory therapy, and the reason I'm into medicine right now is, number one, I was looking for a way to help people without having to, you know, just volunteer only, because obviously I could volunteer, but volunteering is not gonna, you know, pay the bills or nothing like that. But at the same time, I want to help people and actually have some type of income coming in, and that's kind of what got me into medicine. I've always been more of the compassionate type of person since I've been a kid. I've always enjoyed, you know, assisting people whenever I could. I like helping those around me flourish, because at the same time, yeah, I could make progress, but if I don't feel like the people around me are making progress, I might feel like I'm setting myself back because I want to see them level up with me. So, you know, I try to grow my ideas with them and pretty much work as a team, because I feel like a team effort is what's going to help you in the long run for real. Another thing that I take very seriously that a lot of people might not know about me is I enjoy working out. I don't know if it's obvious on camera, but I definitely do take working out quite seriously. I work out 5 times a week. I'm mainly into calisthenics, but I'm also getting into a bit of bodybuilding and maybe CrossFit a little bit. But for the most part, calisthenics is my thing. That's kind of my go-to. And, you know, I'm going to start posting more about it on social media, which you guys can check out at Jason F on Instagram, Jason F _ I mean. But pretty much, like, I take my health very seriously. I definitely want to start eating healthier. I'm looking to up my income this year a whole lot, hoping to hit 6 figures for the first time this year. And of course, I'm going to try to document a lot of the journey on this YouTube channel. And at the same time, I want to talk about different ways that you guys could be making money, because yeah, I could be making money, but the whole point of this channel is to help everybody around me make money. So if you guys are interested, make sure you stay tuned, because I have a lot of good ideas. I just need to take the time to record it. I'm just trying to knock out these final exams right now, but once I do, I will be good to go. This channel really is just about personal growth at the end of the day. Like, I find it to be very important to constantly grow every single day, because I feel like without growth, you're never gonna feel actual accomplishment. You could obviously sit down and you have fun throughout the entire year, throughout the entire decade, or whatever the case is, but if you feel like you didn't better yourself from, you know, where you were about a week ago or a month ago, then life kind of feels stagnant, and being stagnant is like the last thing that I ever want to feel. I feel like in order to feel any type of accomplishment in life, you need to be pushing yourself to another limit at least every month, because you know, even if it is very small progress or very minimal progress, it is progress at the end of the day, and that just means that you're better than you were yesterday. I take it very seriously to, you know, dedicate time to learning, dedicate time to trying new stuff, because if you don't go out and put effort into trying new things, you're never going to see different results. I remember reading this quote, I'm not sure who it was, but it's something that goes like, you know, you're crazy, or insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So you know, ever since I read that quote, I kind of took it seriously, because at the end of the day, that's really what it is. If you feel like in order to make progress or, you know, see change, you have to keep repeating the same thing that you've been doing, then you're pretty much insane, because it's like, you know, putting the same ingredients in food over and over and expecting it to taste different. That's not how it works, and that's not how life works either. So I like to branch off and try everything. You know, I was never into phones, but I got into phones in order to start reselling them. I was never a big sneakerhead, but after, you know, trying to resell sneakers, I kind of got the more logical explanation of how each of these shoes are priced, and, you know, kind of getting the detail and history behind each one of them. And that's kind of helped me grow in different ways. And you know, with Instagram, I was never really on social media like that. I've only got like 100 and something followers, or like 400 something followers on my personal page, but somehow I grew a page to 113,000 within 3 months, another one to 30,000 in a month. And mind you, I had no prior experience. This was all a first time thing. So definitely going in head first to a lot of your journeys is definitely going to help you a whole lot. And although it might seem a bit confusing, it's going to help to just take the risk, because you might lose money, you might not. But if you just take the risk, you're going to gain some type of knowledge that's going to be priceless. So I guess that's like kind of an insight onto how my mind works and kind of what I'm doing behind the scenes, because all you guys see is what I put on camera, but that's pretty much who I am as a person. I definitely want to see a lot of growth on this channel, and I'm definitely going to try to dedicate more time to it. I hope you guys are around for that journey. You know, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like I said, my name's Jason, and welcome to the channel.